think of it metaphorically, you know, the cavalry is coming here. Vaccines are going to have a major positive impact. They're going to start being implemented and deployed in December, and as we get into the early part of the year, it's going to be January, February, March. More and more and more people are going to be able to be vaccinated. So if we could just hang in there, do the public health measures that we're talking about, we're going to get this under control, I promise you.
That's Dr. Anthony Fauci with some pretty encouraging comments this morning on ABC News. Jimmy also said yesterday he expects mRNA to start to have data to work with within about a week, and said he would be surprised if it wasn't as effective as the numbers we got out of Pfizer.
Yeah, I thought that was terrific. I mean, I think it's going to be a rolling situation where you get good news from all these pharmaceuticals because you haven't heard any of these trials stop. And I think that what you want, of course, is good news. Plus, as Honeywell said, as Darius Adamczyk said, that they have the vials to be able to send. And I think that is a very compelling story. I want it to be like polio when we beat polio, where we all had to go to the schools and we all had to get the shot. And it wasn't up to us. We just did it. And I think that can happen here. I think you have to combine what Dr. Gottlieb said today, which is basically, please don't go anywhere until you get the vaccine. And then you get the vaccine, and we can beat this. But Dr. Gottlieb's don't go anywhere message, I think, David, doesn't sit well with America.
No, it doesn't. And many people are resistant to that. I mean, you see it even now in states where, unfortunately, it's out of control. Well, it's out of control in so many states right now. But it's coming. We know that. There is a side effect profile question, I think, Moderna versus the Pfizer vaccine. Are there a bit more side effects? Is it a higher dose? You know, the
higher load.
Yeah, the higher load. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then there's the question as to how many people really will be resistant to taking a vaccine, which we've discussed before. I mean, typically it is still a fairly small percentage of the overall population. It may be a bit larger now, given how much attention has been given to this vaccine and concerns about whether it's been rushed, even though the companies themselves, of course, have been very transparent throughout. But, Jim, we have to keep an eye on that, too. 90% is probably, though, the best news that we got. I mean, it's given so many people seem to expect a far lesser.
Right. Well, look, I get the flu shot. We all got the flu shot. And the flu shot is, all right, I probably got a 50% chance less of flu. I thought it would be like that. 90% means just go take it, Carl. I mean, it's a two-part. Remember, it's a two-shot situation. So you got to go twice. We have to be vigilant about that. I just wish that we had the military involved. We know where it's supposed to be kept in terms of freezers. What we lack is we actually know that CVS and we know that Walgreens are going to deliver it. We would love a timeline.
We all would. We all would.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.